Good morning, everybody. What is happening? What is going on? I'm actually filming on a completely different camera, and today is different than the day that I filmed this video, but I wanted to make this little intro. As some of you guessed, I did start a Patreon. It is linked below, so you guys can go check that out. Now, what exactly is a Patreon? I don't necessarily even know. I was recommended that I should start one, so I started it. I don't know anything about the website. I'm going to learn just as fast as you're going to learn, or you guys probably already know more about it than I do because you've supported your creators. So that link is down below. I'll remind you guys that it's down there at the end of this video, but enjoy this long jump warm-up tutorial thing. 6-step process, so not too long. Enjoy it. Shot put day. Well, had 3 throws back to back to back. They were all further than I threw in the last multi, which is good. The 4th throw, that last one that you guys saw, was not my best, but still in the range that I need to be in. So I was good. Trying to work a little bit more on staying balanced in the middle and actually finishing through the throw and trying to keep the shot put back instead of moving through the middle of the circle so quickly. But yeah, rest of today we have long jump and then 3 times 250, which is not going to be super fun, but be way better than 3 times 350, which is my usual Monday workout. So 250s, quicker, full recovery. Sorry, I'm not remembering your name right now, but you've asked multiple times in the comments below what my long jump warm-up is. So this one's for you. Here's my full long jump warm-up, what I do from moving from shot put to long jump. Obviously, before shot put, I do my 2 laps, sprint drills, stretch out, do all that fun stuff. So that's my generic warm-up that I do no matter what, any day. So now we're just gonna go into long jump, and I'll show you what I do during my long jump approach, or my long jump warm-up specifically. So in between my events, I never just go straight into my long jump spikes. Long jump from the shot put ring here is actually on the other side of the track. But anyways, I always go into my trainers no matter what, just because it simulates more of what I'm gonna do during competition. Oftentimes we have breaks in between. I'm not just gonna go straight from one spike to the other. Outside of maybe 100 to long jump, usually we get that going pretty quick. So I always kind of go straight into my trainers, walk across the track, and then sit down, and that kind of, it doesn't allow you to carry things from this event to that event, because you have to actually sit down, think about this event while you're switching shoes, and then when you get to the next event, you put on your other shoes and you think about that event. So it's more of a mental thing, like you're getting mentally prepared every time you put on a pair of shoes. Okay, step 1, Red Bull. Gotta get some wings. I always drink a Red Bull or an energy drink. I tried yerba mate, but I like Red Bull the best. Has some other vitamins in it, like B12, which is actually good for you. Not a ton of caffeine and a good amount of sugar, because right before or right after this, I'm going to go straight into my 250 workout, and so I like to have a little bit of sugar to burn through, as well as a little bit of caffeine to keep me up. Not like I'm going to fall asleep, but like up, as in like energy levels high while I'm running that workout. People, obviously energy drinks aren't good for you. I'm not saying that they are. This is about a cup of coffee's worth of caffeine, so that's not going to stop my heart. It's not going to kill me. I don't drink them every day. I drink coffee every day. But this isn't going to kill me. It's just a Red Bull. Those of you that sit around and don't do exercise and are just kind of down in energy drinks to either keep up with work or to just to because you like the flavor of them, or you think that it's a popular thing to do to drink energy drinks, that's an unhealthy way to drink them. That's an unhealthy way to use drugs, is technically what they are, but that's an unhealthy way to do it. I try and do it as healthily as possible, so I drink them when I need them, and take advantage of the stuff that is in them. And I also know the facts behind it, that 17 grams of sugar isn't going to kill me, and I'm going to burn that off during this workout. So energy drinks, are they bad and good? Yes. Are there times to use them? Yes. Are there times to not have them? Yes. Should you drink them every day, all day long? No. Should you have a couple every once in a while? It's not a bad thing. Everything is okay in moderation is a good way to say it, in case it's simple. Anyways, on to step 2. Okay, so step number 2 after the Red Bull is always going to be make sure your landing is a good place to land. Oftentimes in high school pits like these, they kind of go a little neglected, especially during the off season like right now and when we have rain. So the sand gets a little packed and a little hard. I have to turn it myself, which is also part of the warm-up, so I'm kind of breathing hard. One, when you turn the landing or when you turn your pit, it prevents injury because you're not landing in a hard pit. You're not impacting your body as much on the landing. You're not hurting your knees, and you don't run as big of a risk of like rotating or like rolling an ankle or something like that. So I always turn the pit no matter what, even if it looks perfect. Always come, turn the pit, make sure you know that your landing is going to be nice and soft and pliable. So that's number 2, turn the pit. Alright, so step number 3 is going to be to spike up. I don't usually do anything except for plyos off of the runway when I'm in my flats. Usually I'm always in my spikes. And sorry, this next part's going to be a voiceover because the wind noise got too kind of crazy. Alright, so step 4, I'm just going to do a couple of short approach pop-ups. I'm going for like 40 feet, just trying to get my foot underneath myself, get used to the board for one, and just get my body like ready to go and awake for the impact of a regular jump. Now on to step 5 for today's practice. Step 5 is going to be 3 times my full approach. So I go from 126 feet around there. I don't actually count my steps. I'm kind of weird like that. I don't like to count my steps. So I just run, and when I get close to the board, I make sure I turn it over and try and take off. Trying to think about getting my hips high when I'm doing this. And yeah, so 3 approaches is step 5. Alright, and on to the last step, step 6 of today's practice. We have some short approach full jumps. So I'm going from about, I think it was 70 some feet. I think it's like 5 lefts or 6 lefts. Not totally positive, like I said, I don't count my steps. But these are full jumps, so take off from the board, hopefully don't foul. And then a full landing. And I think my furthest jump was, actually my third jump, it was like 21 high or 22 low. Can't exactly remember. But that's gonna be that's pretty much all my long jump practice. Alright, so that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a long jump thing. Sorry about the voiceover, or maybe you actually like the voiceover. But the voiceover was because the wind noise was horrible. I had a horrible headwind. I ran a 250 workout after this long jump practice, and it went okay. I ran 29 mid pretty much every single rep, full recovery afterwards, so like 10 to 12 minutes. It's not the best I've ever run, but it's probably the shape that I'm in right now and kind of correlates to what my 400 time would be. But right now I'm filming on a completely different camera, and I want to see if you guys can guess it, so comment down below. To prove it to you, there's my big rig. That's my ADD and microphone and stuff, and this is the camera that you guys are going to be guessing. So this will be my new vlogging camera, but I want to see what you guys think it is, whether it's a GoPro, a new Canon, maybe even a Lumix camera, or maybe a Sony. You never know. I'd like to hear what you guys think down below. But remember, be nice to people, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt others, slow down, don't dance so fast, and I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Special shout out to my dad for helping me rake that pit and time that 250 workout, and for one of my best friends for getting me this camera. I appreciate you guys both. Talk to you guys all later. Okay, bye.